everyone, welcome to 5 Minute Friday. My name is Athena and today I'm going to be editing a photo beginning to end in less than 5 minutes. And today's photo I'm going to be editing is from an anniversary shoot of Anya and Alex. I love this photo. I'm going to be using a preset that we've just released. It's available at athenaandcameron.com. You can actually click a link in the description below and it will take you straight to the free preset. So I'm just going to get straight into it. I've opened this photo up in Lightroom and you can already see this photo is quite well exposed. It's taken at 800th of a second, f1.4 and ISO at 250, and I was taken on the Sigma 35mm art lens, and I'm gonna just put the preset straight on top of it. Already it looks very beautiful. I feel like it looks a little overexposed. I love, as you can see in this preset, I love when the highlights are pushed really high. I love when photos look very, very clean. I feel like we lose too much of her sweater if we do that. So once I'm happy with the exposure and the highlights and just the general exposure of the photo, then I'll start to look at colors. So I'm gonna see how much blue is in this photo. It's quite a lot of blue. I do like taking basically all of the blue out in snowshoots. Let's check the aqua. Yeah, you can see I do not like that either. Just play with the colors again, bring the tint down, have a little look what it looks like. I don't want to make my photos too orange or yellow, but I also don't want to make them too cool. I want to make sure that skin tone is very creamy and warm and bright. So I really like this. I am very happy with how it is right now. I might just go down to my tone curve and bring up the lights. I really like that. It looks really creamy. Okay, I really love this, so now I'm going to export it. And I'm going to export it as Anya and Alex. And for my settings for export, I'm actually just going to export it for the web. I'm going to share this on Instagram. So this is what I usually do, 96 display pixels per inch, because of Retina screens it needs to be higher than 72 display pixels per inch. And I also keep the width at about 2500. I know I don't need to, but just something in me dies when things are shared at really low quality. So I usually keep it at that. So I'm going to export that and bring it into Photoshop. Okay, so now this photo is in Photoshop. The very first thing I notice is this huge blotch of the shadow of snow, and I get that it looks really cool, but I actually am going to remove it. Oh, sorry, the way I'm doing this is I'm using this lasso tool, just this freeform one, circling it, clicking delete, and what it's going to do is fill it with something. So you can fill it with black or white, but I'm going to fill it with the content around it, and Photoshop is going to guess what to fill it with, and it did a very good job. I just basically want to remove anything that takes away from the emotion of the photo and the joy of the photo, but I do want to leave things that are normally there. So now I'm going to click auto color and see what happens. Yeah, so basically auto color, Photoshop guesses the color and the contrast, and it really, I find most of the time, it brings about this clarity and this crisp beauty that I love. So that's usually what I do. I just actually put it straight through auto color, and I also click filter and I go down to sharpen, and I sharpen the image. And I love that. I'm gonna look at what it looked like when we brought it in. So this is it when we brought it in. That's taken through Lightroom. And this is it at the end. I absolutely love that. So you can see I paid attention in Lightroom to the exposure, to the color. I took away the blues. I focused on their skin and keeping the warmth and creaminess of their skin, and I did all of it using the preset that we have. So if you want the preset, it's completely free. Just go into the description below and hit the link and it will take you straight there. We'll see you next week.